Alright, hi, it's Michelle Berger here to do a workout for you. So I warmed up. What we're going to do today is basically a push-pull, very short, highly effective upper body workout. It's part of my 4 lifts per week program. I used to call it the Fire Crackin Hot program. So basically, we are going to start with bench. So the goal is since I'm buffing, I'm going to do 3 sets of 10. Now, if you're boosting, I want you to do 3 sets of 6. So you're going to be lifting heavier, lower reps when you're boosting. But in between all of our sets, we're going to be doing abs. So we're going to get a very effective, efficient workout done. All right, so I warmed up our set already, but I'm going to do a warm-up set on bench. I always like to start with just the bar. Now, if you need to do an alternate with these, you could do dumbbell press or a chest press. I have a Bowflex. I could do it on my Bowflex too. So I'm going to get a warm-up set in here before I start my active sets. And I'd like you to do that also. Okay, so just a little more than 10 reps there just to get the blood flowing. And I'm going to go ahead and put my weight on here. Now, typically when I do 3 sets of 10 of bench, I will start with 95 pounds and then just keep on adding weight. So I recommend start with a weight that's somewhat challenging at 10 for your first set because you're still kind of getting warmed up. And, you know, it's no use hurting yourself. So, but 95 is a decent weight for me. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, now for abs in between, I'm going to do knee-ups right on this bench, so it's real easy to do. Extend your legs out, bring the knee up. 2, 3. This allows my chest and my arms to recover while I get in my abs. So you want to have about a minute recovery, and of course you don't have to do abs the whole time, but just really go to where you feel the burn. And you know, for me, I have to do maybe a few more than you to really feel the burn, but other side. Alright, like I said, I'm going to add a little weight to this because 95 is a little light. So I'm going to do, hopefully I can do this 10 times. 115. Okay. Second active set of bench. Actually, not under here, how I like. Okay. This is definitely more challenging, but I want to be challenged. Otherwise, I'm not going to see results. One more. And 10. Whew. Alright. So since I know that I'm only doing 4 exercises per workout, you really need to make all of them count. All right, so now we're gonna do some abs again, knee ups again. 1, 2. Really resist the eccentric. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale. Exhale. In. And I'm going to do some to the side. Okay, now one more set of bench after these. Alright, I'm just going to catch my breath. Stretch just a little bit again. Now the next exercise after this is going to be pull-ups. So if you can't do pull-ups, you can do inverted pull-ups. You can do assisted pull-ups. You can do assisted with the band. You can do one arm dumbbell lat rows or lat pull downs, something like that, instead if you have access to that equipment. So we need to do, this is our push, our bench, and then the next one is a pull exercise. So working those big muscles. So we have our chest muscles and our back muscles that we're mainly focused on today. All right, let's do 10 of these suckers, huh? That was perfect. Oh, well, killed me. Okay, so now let's get set up for pull-ups. So we just do abs between the, oh, I lost you. There you are. Okay, we just do abs between the 2 active sets of those. Hopefully I can get this. There we are. Okay, so we're about 8 minutes into the workout. I'm going to do 1 set of these. I like to do my pull-ups underhanded. Just 5.5, and I'm going to do negatives instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, that's another option to do negatives in between your, if you can't do regular pull-ups. Okay, so now abs in between. I'm going to do hanging knee ups here. Okay, I'm going to do, for my next set of pull-ups, I'm going to do them inverted. So I'll come back over here. We'll do them on this bar. Okay, so inverted pull-ups, use a bar, and you can use your legs for assistance if needed. So, all right, maybe I can get 10 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. All right. So for my abs in between this one, I'll do some leg raises on the ground here. I'm going to lay on my knees, on my elbows, have my one leg up off the ground just slightly, and lift it up. This is really good for your lower abs. About 15 on each side. So one more set of inverted pull-ups. Let's turn this a little bit. I'll shut that door. I'll have to listen to this. Okay, so this time I'm going to do an overhand grip. Good. So now we're done with our second exercise. Now we're going to move into another push exercise, which is going to be flies. Now you have the option to do any type of flies you want. You can do cable flies, incline flies, flat bench flies, pec deck flies, but I'm going to do incline flies. So I'm going to get my bench. So when you're doing flies is to really stretch and concentrate. So I use bent elbow type flies and push up and I rotate and I think about squeezing my chest together. Inhale, really good stretch. 2, 3. Notice how low I come down by my chest. I'm not up by my shoulders, and really squeeze pecs together. And last one. 10. So those are 25-pound dumbbells. I'm going to go up again to the 30s for the next set. Here. All right, so haven't managed to tie my shoes yet today, but for abs, I'm going to do standing abs, and I'll just back you up there so you can see. Try not to hurt myself here. All right, so basically I just lift my knees up. And 20. Switch sides. Really crunching those abs together, exhaling as you lift that knee up. All right. It's being contrary here. I'll turn this. There. Now you can see me, hopefully. All right. So now I have 30s. One more. 10. Good. All right. For these abs, I'm going to do some what I call pump ups on the bench. Hopefully you'll be able to see. So it's kind of like a reverse crunch position where you just pump your hips up, tracking abs. You can kind of go side to side too. Whoa. Usually do these on the floor. You don't have to worry about falling off the bench. Okay. One more set of flies. Coming up. Catch my breath. And it's really hot in here today. I turned off my air conditioner so there's not a bunch of background noise for you, but I might have to be turning it on. Okay. I'll stick with the 30s. exercise is rows. Bend over again. Variety of rows I'm going to do are bent over rows. So I'm going to use a bench bar, a little bit bar, and I'm going to put these collars on because that's where I'm going to set the weight. So for me, 95 pounds should be good for these. Collar on. Alright, so key thing with these is just have really good posture. And I like to use an underhand grip. You can use a variety if you want. I'm going to use underhand, just right at shoulder width. Good posture, really making sure that I don't round my back. And I row into my stomach and squeeze my shoulder blades together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So now what to do for abs. Alright, for abs, I'm going to do just old school sit-ups. I'm going to secure my feet using this curl bar. I'm going to actually lay on the carpet. I don't want to be on that platform. I'm going to tie my shoes now finally. My workout's almost done, right? That's probably not the best for you to have your shoes untied. Hard on your joints, but we're not doing legs today, so not quite as dangerous. Alright, so I'm going to do these hands on hamstring variety. So basically I put my hands on my hamstrings. I can use my arms to help really think about the crunch, the C abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 15. I'm going to do the side. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Make sure that's out of the way. Give myself a little stretch. And I'm going to do another set of bent over rows. Alright, I'm going to really concentrate on pausing and squeezing my shoulder blades together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so now I'm going to do another set of flip. I'm going to go this way so you can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay, so my hands on my hamstrings. I'm not going to go back like down too far, just down here, and exhale and squeeze. Crunch those abs, squeeze them together. Now this time I'm going to do some wider, and I'm going to come in the middle. These are called labor sit-ups. I'm gonna do to this side again. 4 and 5. Other side. All right. Definitely feel those in my hip flexors too, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, we want those strong too. But you're definitely working your abs too if you're really concentrating on crunching. All right, last set of bent over rows. And this is actually the last set of our 4 exercises. And then we have a burnout, which will be push-ups. So. If you've noticed, there's no bicep exercises or tricep exercises that are directly involved in this workout. You have the option to do some bonus exercises. You can do those if you want, but if you notice when you're doing rows, you're really working your biceps too, see? And when you're doing push-ups and bench and flies, you're using your triceps. And of course, all of them use your shoulders. All right, so burnout is push-ups. My goal is to go pretty much till failure, but not like dying because I have 2 sets of them. So I'm going to do kind of as many as are comfortable, first set, and then I'm actually going to be on this, I guess. And then I'll do the same. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 20. Okay. So it's 20 of those. I will strive to do 15 on my next set. I'll give myself a little recovery. But like I said, this workout program is great because you can knock out the workout relatively short amount of time, right about 30 minutes of lifting. The goal is on upper body days to do intervals afterwards. I will probably go run outside, so I won't be videoing that for you, but anyhow, have fun with it. And you know, if you feel like you need to work something extra, use a couple of those bonus exercises, maybe do some bicep curls or some extra auxiliary shoulder work. But this is really going to stoke your big muscles, your chest, your back, and then we have leg day tomorrow. So don't wear yourself out too much because you got to have a good leg day. And overall, you're going to be doing 4 cardio sessions a week with this program. 3 of those with intervals, but a couple of them longer cardio also because it's very vital to get your, you know, your calories burned, get your lymphatic system rolling, and then also get some lactic acid out of your body and create energy powerhouses in your cells called mitochondria. All right, so I'm going to try to pump out 15 more of these push-ups, and then we'll be good to go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yay! Workout done. All right. get after it, do yours with me. And if you have to use lighter weights and work your way up. All right.